Welcome to Times Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 28th, 2023. We are back of doing the videos. I got myself a week off during the sad times I had, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of better, not panicking and all that stuff, and it's a little more easier now. I don't know how to explain it, but ladies and gentlemen, we all rest in peace to my dog, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace to him. But now we're going to be talking about WWE. We're back. This is the WrestleMania week. We're here and we're ready because there's a lot of matches that got made while I was taking a week off. So, and ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happen on the week off. I know a lot about AEW. We already know Stu Grayson. He's back in AEW. Not a lot with AEW. But we saw on Sacrifice, Scott D'Amore came out and he did a Canadian Destroyer onto Jason Hodge. Scott D'Amore doing a Canadian Destroyer? I saw that video. It's pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happening. Josh Alexander, he had to vacate the title because of an injury. He couldn't be in that six-man tag team match at Sacrifice, and he can't be at Multi-Universe show that they're doing with New Japan Pro Wrestling and Impact Wrestling. And he can't be at Rebellion in Toronto, his hometown, to face Mr. What's his name again? Steve Macklin. Steve Macklin was the man that was versing. I forgot his name. He was in the six-man tag team match at Sacrifice with Rich Swann and Frankie Kazarian. I believe they lost. I don't remember what happened in that match, but I believe they lost because Steve Macklin wouldn't want to take himself in. He doesn't want to get hurt because at Rebellion, it will be Kushida versus Steve Macklin to become the world champion. I believe so. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot happened there on Impact Wrestling, and a lot of things happened in WWE. Some legends are out of their Legends contract. Goldberg's contract expired, and now he is a free agent. People are saying he might come to AEW. Well, there's a lot of old guys goes to AEW, like Jake the Snake Roberts, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. I wouldn't be surprised if Goldberg does go to AEW. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bella Twins are no longer in the Legends contract. I don't remember their contract expiring or they just wanted out. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, the Bella Twins are no longer in the Legends contract. But we do know who is going to be in the Hall of Fame this week. Was announced that Stacy Keibler will be in the Hall of Fame this year. Congrats to her. What else do we have? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the WrestleMania matches. I'm going to announce all the matches. I'm going to say all the matches because I don't know which ones I told you guys and what I did not tell you guys. So we're going to tell you guys about the matches. Well, I am not. I don't know why I might say we for. I'm going to tell you guys the matches, and some of them has their nights, and some of them don't have the nights yet. So on night one, we got Austin Theory will be versing John Cena for the United States Championship. Then we had Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. We had Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch will be versing Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota, and Io Sky. Brock Lesnar versus Omos with MVP, and Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship will all happen at night one. And on night two, there's only one, and I believe it's the main event. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman will be versing Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And the matches that was made but does not have a date yet. We have Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. I think I told you guys that it's going to turn into a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. It was announced on Raw that the Demon Finn Balor will be having a match at Hell in a Cell. Will be in WrestleMania. And there's going to be a surprise, might be a surprise in the entrance of Edge at WrestleMania as well. Then we have the showcase. I can't tell you guys who's the last person is, but I can tell you who qualified on SmackDown, and one team did not qualify. They just announced that they're in it. We have Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez will be versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Natalya and Shotzi is the one that qualified, and Ronda Rousey and Shayna, they just said, oh, guess what? We're in the match. After Natalya and Shotzi won their match, they came out and says, oh, we're going to be in this match. Because both Ronda and Shayna attacked and injured all four ladies. Well, not Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan never got injured by those two, but Ronda Rousey had her problems with Liv Morgan when she cashed in the Money in the Bank. And then we had the men's showcase. Nobody had to qualify in this match, so I can tell you guys everybody. We got Braun Strowman and Ricochet. We'll be versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis versus the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar with Valhalla. Then we had the Usos, Jimmy and Jay will be versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. The match is happening, and this is the match that we've been waiting for. Been taking a long time to make. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio said he's not going to hit his son until Dominic made it personal by telling his own mother to shut up on SmackDown and made Rey Mysterio hit his son. And he did accept the fights at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even Naomi is not part of WWE. She got out. I don't think her contract expired. I think she did what Sasha Banks did. So now Naomi's gone. Will we see her on AEW? Will we see her on Impact Wrestling? I can't say, are we going to see her on New Japan, because I don't watch New Japan, so I can't say that. So yeah, that's all that. A lot of things happen in the wrestling world. Jeez. And we heard that there might be a new world title that Triple H approved, and we don't know when or what it looks like. But let's get to the matches for Monday Night Raw, the last Raw before WrestleMania. We have The Miz TV. We have The Miz interviewing his guests, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus. And ladies and gentlemen, they just said they had, of course, The Miz has to make fun of people, saying that Lita was being like a backup for Becky Lynch, that she's nothing, but she's a champion. Miz, you're not even has a match at WrestleMania. You're just a host. You didn't make any matches happen. Maybe the Logan Paul and Seth Rollins, but no, Adam Pearce made that happen. The hosts of WrestleMania and on Stand and Deliver are kind of stupid, because Shawn Michaels is the one that announces the matches for Stand and Deliver. Adam Pearce is the one that makes the matches for WrestleMania. What in the world does the hostess does? Just talk? I don't care about that. So, yeah, that happened there. And then the Damage Control, and then they had a heated talk. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch had a match with Io Sky. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Becky Lynch. Then we had Seth freaking Rollins will be versing Mustafa Ali. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but Seth Rollins, in a different way of doing his stomp, He put Ali onto the tree. Whoa, if you guys don't know what that means, he dangles the legs on the corner. Not him sitting on the corner like he does at a superplex. He flips him over, puts his leg, and tangles his legs onto the corner where he can't move his legs. And then he did a stomp. And then he did another stomp, Seth freaking Rollins against the win. We had a weigh-in with Omos and Brock Lesnar. We got Omos's weight. He's going to be 400 pounds. Okay? I care why. Is that going to do anything for this match? For WrestleMania? Nah, I don't think so. Brock Lesnar came out and then he attacks Omos. He did not. Technically, he did use the scale. He tried to whack him with a scale. But ladies and gentlemen, he did not weigh himself. So it was a big brawl, but nothing really mean anything. I didn't really care for this thing. I wouldn't even care for this match. It's going to be a pee break match. Go watch them break. I can't say take my dog out break. I always say that. Now I'm upset now. Why do I do these things? Ah, man. Speaking of WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a prediction video for WrestleMania on Friday. Because it's a big pay-per-view like the Royal Rumble. Like we did predictions on Royal Rumble. We're going to do it on WrestleMania. Because it's a big show. There's no bet on it. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to see how many am I right. Do I know wrestling? Maybe I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, and we heard that on SmackDown, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal will be on SmackDown. It's no longer on WrestleMania anymore. It's Andre the Giant Memorial on SmackDown. WrestleMania SmackDown. I don't really. It doesn't really matter. For me, it does. Then we had an 8-man tag team match. All members of all the competitors that will be in the showcase Fatal 4-Way tag team match of the men's. We have Braun Strowman teams up with Ricochet and the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders and Alpha Academy. It was a pretty decent match. It was a fun match, but the winner of that match was Strowman, Ricochet, and Street Profits. After Ricochet jumped off of the shoulders of Braun Strowman, and then Montez Ford jumped over the head of Mr. Braun Strowman to do his frog splash. Pretty cool. But they got the win. Then we had our last qualified match to be in the women's showcase of the Fatal 4-Way women's tag team match. Chelsea Green will be teaming up with Sonya Deville. Last week on Raw, she teamed up with Piper Niven to versus Bianca Belair and Asuka. They lost. So Piper Niven did not want to be involved with Chelsea Green. So, ladies and gentlemen, and Sonya Deville complained again, like Chelsea Green, to Adam Pearce. So Adam Pearce says, you know what? How about I put you two as a team to versus Candice Michelle, not Candice Michelle, Candice LeRae, and Mia Yim into the final. The final competitors to be at the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team match at WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Then we have Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rey was trying to get the win, but he did get the win thanks to Dominic after they post with the attack from Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio. They were about to rip that mask off of Rey until Legados came out to make the save. I guess Legados is a face turn now, I guess. Is this the first time Zelina Vega ever turned good? She's always been a heel at NXT. She's been a heel before she got released when she teamed up with Andrade. But I don't think she ever been a face. This is going to be interesting. Santos been a face when he first came to WWE with his mask on. I forgot his name was. But they changed it to Santos Escobar when he took off his mask and he made the Legados on NXT. That's when the pandemic era happened. So yeah, even Walking Wild, he was a good guy. Raul Medusa was a good guy, but Zelina Vega, I don't think she ever been a babyface. It's gonna be interesting how many cheers can she get as a babyface. Some people could do it, some people can't do it, but we will find out. We have Gunther will be versing Dolph Ziggler in a match, and ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Gunther, showing his opponents Drew McIntyre and Sheamus what he's going to do to them at WrestleMania. We have the two undefeated wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown versing each other. Who is ready for anyone? Is Solo ready? Is Cody Rhodes ready for Solo? But ladies and gentlemen, it's a pretty decent match. Paul Heyman was there. The Usos trying to make a distraction. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attacked the Usos. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Cody Rhodes. Solo is no longer the undefeated Bloodline member. But what's going to happen at WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns? I can't wait for WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for WrestleMania to happen. I can't wait to watch it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to watch WrestleMania. I always watch WrestleMania with Gremlin 13, but it looks like I'm going to be doing this solo. But that's fine with me. I don't mind it, because ladies and gentlemen, now I can yell as much as I could if I don't like something. Well, maybe not, because I have neighbors. So my neighbors might not like it. But ladies and gentlemen, I could get pissed off anytime I want. So, we will find out. Mostly, the match I'm going to be more pissed off with is going to be Brock Lesnar and Omos. Because I don't care for that match. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am feeling better. It just feels weird in my place now. So, I will get used to it. I'm hoping I do. And, we're back doing videos. Well, technically, I'm back doing videos. You guys are just watching the videos. I'm back doing videos. And I'm sorry for the week off. The last couple of days, like the first 2 days, it was hard. Because everywhere I look, it reminds me of my dog. Everywhere I look. Even when every time I walk outside, that's where I walk my dog. And mostly everybody that sees me walk my dog will ask me where he is. I haven't seen those people around, so they haven't been asking those questions. But one day they will ask the question, and I will have to tell them the truth. I don't really lie. I don't want to lie. It's really hurtful. It's upsetting that it's time for him to go. So... yeah, he did his lifespan and he did his job. He made us happy, made his family happy. He did his job. He protected us. He did everything he could. Now it's our turn to protect each other. To start where he left off. If you guys know what I mean. And so, yeah, it is upsetting, but ladies and gentlemen, I will get used to it. I always look around. Every time he walks around, I always see him. Now, like, there's some points. Oh, man. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I will get used to it. And I'm still doing videos. I just need a week off and try to clear my head out. And maybe these videos will help me to clear my head. Maybe we try that for this week. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the sadness, but ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit the subscribe. I think I just said that like 3 times now. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Bye.